Welcome to a video on the How to Counter series, where I shall teach you how to counter some of the most obnoxious characters to face in the game. Today we shall be taking a look at the Necrose and how to deal with her dreaded Jinx effect. Let's get started. Before we learn how to counter the Necrose, let us first take a look at what they are capable of and how much of a threat they are on the lawn. The Necrose is a variant of the Rose class, whose weapon is that of a semi-automatic rapid-fire weapon that can fire up to 350 rounds per minute. The weapon has 30 ammo per clip before needing to take a 2-second reload. Each shot fired can deal 6.5 damage per hit. Like every other Rose, this may seem like her weapon is not an immediate threat outside of its homing capabilities, but Necrose has a charge option that allows her to single-handedly cripple enemies completely and can swing fights into her favor. It takes only a single second to fully charge and consumes 4 ammo once fired, and fires out a special projectile that deals 15 damage, but more importantly, inflicts the enemy with the Jinx effect. This Jinx effect is extremely dangerous, as it is one of the longest lasting negative effects in the game, lasting for up to 10 seconds after last being hit by a charged shot from Necrose. What makes it dangerous is that whilst under the effects of Jinx, you take 75% more damage from all sources, and to make matters even worse, it completely ignores armor of any kind. So sources of armor such as Barrel Blast or the armor you get from legendary modes will not save you here. This makes facing a Necrose on her own a living nightmare, but even worse if her teammates happen to be nearby, since they can very easily shred through your health pool no matter what. This is especially apparent on classes with large hitboxes such as All-Stars, SBs, and especially Z-Megs, since their armor normally allows them to tank a lot of damage, which Jinx outright removes, making them about as durable as a fucking scientist. It is because of this that you'll want to flank a Necrose whenever possible, since like every other Rose, she struggles immensely up close due to her homing not capable of functioning at point blank. You should also avoid large open spaces where she can spot you and easily apply the Jinx effect to you. If you are infected with Jinx, run for the nearest source of cover as fast as you can. That 75% damage increase from all sources will kill you in mere seconds, and even faster if any of her teammates take notice. Like other Roses, Necrose's homing only reaches so far, allowing long-range classes such as pirates and especially Captain Cannons to dispose of her, since his generous blast radius means that even if the Necrose plays around cover, they'll still be hit by the explosion. But by far the biggest way to handle and deal with a Necrose would be through the use of scientists. Or to be specific, almost every source of healing in the game can instantly remove the Jinx effect, as well as prevent you from being infected with it if it is actively attempting to heal you. This means that if a scientist was to keep their heal beam attached to an ally, that ally cannot be affected by Jinx at all, and given that like every other Rose, her damage output is below average, so you can very easily negate her Jinx effect, as well as a large portion of her damage output. As mentioned earlier, this isn't restricted to just the scientist. Other sources of healing such as a doctor heals also remove the Jinx effect, so there are multiple ways to remove it easily, as well as piss off the Necrose in the process. Thanks to this video, you will now know the proper way to bitch at your fellow scientists into actually doing their fucking job and supporting their team in order to deal with a Necrose. Be sure to come back for the next episode in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more shit like this. Have fun.